Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. It is Sunday. Sunday means we're ready for another speed duel, and today I thought we'd throw it back to classic Duel Monsters Yu-Gi-Oh! And do something with Bandit Keith. We haven't played a Bandit Keith deck in a minute, so I'd like to reintroduce the skill card, the Spellproof Armor. This is the original, so it's not got the errata on it. We will go over that here in a second. Flip this one over when you activate it. Activate during the main phase. All machines you control are unaffected by opponent's spell effects. You can normal summon machine normal monsters with one less tribute. If any non-machine monster is in your graveyard, this flips back over and can only be used once per duel. So, pretty straightforward. Just use this one with your non-effect machines. That said, we're going to go for a semi-controlled 20-card main deck build today. And we're going to start it off with 3 copies of Ally of Justice Colossus. So Colossus, again, being reduced by 1 since it is a normal machine, will be reduced by 1 tribute tier. So this goes from 1 to 0 tributes, which means we are boarding a 2,300 point card off nothing. So again, great play. In alphabetics, the next monster in our deck list will be Jinzo. Since we've already got spells off of our backs, we do want to take traps out of the equation as well. Now, I do realize that this has been taken off the limits list. I still like 1 in the main. It is enough. It does seem to show up quite a bit. You could also change some cards around in this deck later on. So if you do want to play more of him, feel free. I'm playing a single copy of Launcher Spider. And again, this is the only one where you're actually going to, besides Jinzo, the only one that you're actually going to have to tribute for. Being a 7-star or more, I think this one is just 7, it is. This one is a single tribute when our skill card is active. It's 22 by 25, gives you a little bit of an option as far as the stats. I did think between this and the slot machine, which is a little more thematic, but slot machine's actually weaker, so went with the more powerful choice for you. On 4 stars, we're just going to run 3 copies Mechanical Chaser. Again, this 4-star has 1850, so again, it's pretty strong. And because I did want to have 9 monsters, I went ahead and I added 1 copy of the Pendulum Machine. In much the same case that Ally of Justice Colossus is going to come out with no tribute since we've reduced the tier. Pendulum Machine will operate the same way. 1750 is not terrible. It could have been better. Could have been better. Could have been worse. This is the monster lineup. Moving into your spell cards real quick, we are going to run a single Cosmic Cyclone in main. We are going to run a copy of the Monster Reborn in main. And we're going to take care of the tier 1 limits by throwing our MST in here. Again, just a little bit of back row destruction. Again, we only have the 1 Jinzo. You want to play more than 1 Jinzo in here? Maybe look at taking one of these out. Since I do have one-sided, the swap out is generally the Cosmic Cyclone, since they basically do the same effect. Continuing on, 2 copies Sol and Luna. And again, you might immediately jump and go, hey, that doesn't work, Spellproof Armor. I'd like to remind you, Spellproof Armor is the opponent's spells, do not affect our machine monsters. Our own spells can and will affect them. So again, this is just effective tech. It stops big plays. Makes it so that we do not actually need to be boarding in Books of Moon. So we stay away from cards that are tier limited. Just good stuff. And then the last pair of spells we're going to use 2 copies Summoner's Art. The real beauty in this is this makes Colossus, Pendulum Machine, and even the Launcher Spider all searchable. At any point, we can add them to our hand, since they are all level 5 or higher normal monsters. So again, it's just a really fun thing. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek with that. It's very good. We do run 4 traps, and again, this is the reason why we're only running this single Jinzo in main. The first thing we want to do is we want to double up on Justy Break. Again, we have quite the normal non-effect text lineup in this deck. So, when the opponent declares an attack on one of our normal monsters, we destroy all monsters on the field except attack position normal monsters. So suffice it to say, even if we get into trouble with Cosmic or MST, we pop Awakening the Dragon. We can still go ahead and we can take that reversal move where, Blue Eyes Ultimate might be staring down the battlefield at us. So again, Justy Break's pretty good. And then for a little bit of fun, I'm putting in 2 Quickie Mirror Force. We could trade this up. You could play 1 copy of anything else that you want. We can make this a 3rd Justy Break. This is just what I wanted to do. You will also, if you take a quick note, I think Launcher Spider is the only non-dark attribute. We didn't utilize tier 2 limits at all during today's build. So this could allow you to sneak in a couple of copies of Allure of Darkness, maybe extend the deck to 21 or 22 cards, depending on your own playstyle. And again, those are some good options. Real quick though, take a moment, pause the video, take a screenshot, or maybe write down some notes. We'll be right back with the side and extra decks in just a moment. All right, we got the battlefield cleared up for you guys. We're going to get this done just as quick as possible. So, side deck first. We're going to keep our 2nd copy of Jinzo here, nice and safe. Not too sure what's up with the focus today. Maybe if we move those over there. So again, Jinzo, good card. We do have a 2nd tier 2 Cosmic Cyclone chilling in here. We do have our 3rd Justy Break chilling in here. Same with our Quaking Mirror Force. Another thing that we could have done, and I guess I'm only thinking about this right now, since we went into the Quakings and we went into the Sol and Lunas, what do you guys think about adding Droroid? Post-build to this. Potentially even replacing the 2 Tribute Monster, getting rid of the Launcher Spider. Again, we're not getting to another Dark attribute. It's going to flop from Fire to Earth attribute. But what do you guys think about that move, potentially? And then last but not least, in the side, 2 copies Waking the Dragon. And again, this is actually kind of fun this time. I want to talk about it. So, generally speaking, with Waking the Dragon, I just go, oh, this is how you get into your extra deck. Let's talk about this for half a second, though. If your opponent hits this, and we're worried about what the opponent can do, and we've already got quick play spells, again, maybe you're siding in things like Enemy Controller. Maybe you guys don't use Quaking Mirror Force at all. You guys have got a pair of Enemy Controllers, a pair of Sol and Lunas, and a pair of Justy Breaks in the main. Okay, because you guys are brilliant, and you put your own spin on this. So you're doing all that. It's very possible and plausible that you may choose to actually bring Jinzo out of your main deck. And I can't stress this enough. It is special summon from the deck or extra deck. And just so happens I generally go for the extra deck play. Because again, we've got some heavy hitters, guys. For those of you who may not be familiar with them, maybe you're new to the channel. This is basically my every extra deck for any deck that does not already come equipped with cards in the extra deck. So again, Waking generally goes here, but Waking can absolutely pull for the Jinzo, especially if you're trying to play through your opponent's stuff and you've got enough quick play spell power to just go ahead and blaze through anything your opponent might opt into. So again, options are great. Want to make sure that you guys have as many options at your fingertips as possible. As always, I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this. These decks are always just supposed to be like a basis for you to build and expand on. I do want you guys to know that I appreciate all the support over the years. So if you guys want to keep it up, like, comment, sub, maybe check out the 2nd channel. But more importantly than any of that, it doesn't matter what you guys do. I want you to do this. I want you guys to go out. I want you to treat yourself well. And I want you to go do something that you've been putting off that's for you. Okay? Give yourself a little mental check-in this week. And I'll be waiting for you guys to come back with another video. We do have Celestial popping in tomorrow for another Celestial Cracks packs. I was able to find her a booster pack of the Scarlet Violet 151. Ended up paying like $16 for this. I don't think they're currently marketing for $16. It's really just a supply and demand at a local card shop. So I went ahead, I got this for her as a surprise. We'll see if she, just keeps it moving with the great luck that she seems to have. Maybe she'll pull herself something really cool for her Pokedex binder project. But again, thank you guys for showing up. It means everything. I want you guys to have a great day and a good start to another week. See you guys next time. Later.